Hi there, Tyrant here, and I just got done watching the new episode of Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D, quote unquote, Agents of Hydra. And after this feeling of a long hiatus, oh god, it's finally back, and I am confused, excited. Oh my god. Um, I don't know where to start. It's just crazy. Just seeing the logo. Uh, over there, yeah, just seeing the logo. Oh my god, it's so. Oh, so all right, let's start out. So they wake up in the virtual world, and it's so weird seeing it. Okay, so let's cut this. So the first half of last scene, the LMD portion, well, I'm not gonna lie, was an interesting way to take the show. I was kind of losing a bit of interest here and there after the all that inhuman all the inhuman storyline. Not going into the this part. Uh, Now going into this, we'll just call it the quote unquote agent of Hydra. Um, where it's going to be basically kind of this episode which is real but it's fake at the same time, it, but what I'm glad for this is that they get a chance to do alternate story plots and character development, and I'm really glad we get to see this because you've seen everyone in this alternate way is so freaking amazing. Minus Gemma waking up dead in all zombie status, which is hilarious. I'm not gonna lie, when she woke up dead in that zombie status, points. Seeing Ward again, that was interesting. Even though if I remember right, it's been forever. But I don't remember if you got to see him at the end. I think you did get to see him at the end of the last episode. So seeing him and being himself, being Ward, uh, is weird. I'm not gonna lie. And then how Daisy basically tries to basically comprehend, tries to understand what's happening. It's a really interesting episode. I can see how some people are gonna have issues with this one because it's gonna be one of those. Oh, it's a virtual reality. It's all fake. It's only gonna do so much. But I'm glad they're doing it because it gives them a little bit more freedom to kind of play with character development without really touching world aspects of the Marvel Cinematic Universe. And even though TV shows don't affect much of the movie status, there's been a few times here and there. Uh, but this one just basically they have a bit of a free range, and having Hydra take over the world from a couple of different events is really interesting. Just seeing how it is, and it's very, if I'm wording it correctly, tutorial. Oh, gotta learn how to speak one of these days. Is really interesting, like having Inhumans be the main scapegoats for a lot of these things, and then I don't know. Seeing, let's see. So Fitz is like this the doctor, basically this monster who's experimenting on Inhumans, and basically is kind of like one of the main mans. Seeing May as like the third in command, just on point and everything of Hydra, just making sure everything is running smoothly. I'll talk about the director at the end. Seeing Coulson basically be a teacher, a nice calm life, teaching the kids, but also seeing him speak in Hydra in such a fond way really got me a little bit. Uh, but it was that scene in that classroom, I'm going to say, was for me one of those few impactful moments to see Coulson in. Uh, that those few moments really did a lot. That and at the end when Daisy's basically trying to convey with Coulson, it's that's what I really liked about the show. Is just how people are trying to convey themselves with each other. Now, I don't know. It's really interesting to see how the show is going to be progressing from here, with Ava basically in control of the entire, we're going to say universe, basically. This construct, the framework, and basically she's the head of. Oh, true. What gave me a little bit of a cringe was seeing Ava and Fitz like make out at the end. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Spoiler. Ava is the director of Hydra and basically the universe. She's God, basically. And it creeped me out. Oh, cringy. Cringy. Um, it was, it was, it was something. But I'm really glad it's back and they're doing something like this because I felt the show needed something to kind of change to maybe not move the plot forward, but move a bit of character development forward. It's been stagnant. Everyone's kind of been at this one pace, and always there's been a lot of plot heavy stuff in during the last thing, like, oh, this is happening, this, but it's been so out there in here that I'm glad they're kind of just. This is gonna be more, even though there's a plot, you can still say it's a virtual plot with human emotion and twisted thoughts and feelings. So it's gonna be interesting. I can't wait to see the resistance part. I have a huge feeling that Mac is gonna be the leader of the. I'm hoping for that actually. Uh, I don't know. I don't know. It's. I'm just glad it's back and it started that way. So yeah, those were my thoughts. So I can't wait for next week. So until next time, thanks for watching.